Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another light novel chapter review. This is going to be on Reborn as a vending machine, and now I wonder the dungeon. Guys, I'm so excited to read this one. It is one that people have talked about already, but I'm reviewing chapter by chapter. I do want to give a shout out to my YouTube friend, Kate Scher, for judging me for reviewing this this light novel. You know, it doesn't seem so bad as much as I read. So chapter 2 is pretty interesting, and I will talk about it. Before I just do that, though, I do want to say a few things. One, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button. Guys, I'm so close to 2,000 subscribers. Once I reach that, I will have a surprise for you guys. Secondly, you can buy this light novel in Right Stuff, and I have left a little link there below so you guys can check it out where to buy this. But you can get a discount on this one. Great store to buy discounted stuff. Thirdly, if you haven't seen the first chapter review on this one, you guys can check that out on my channel. And then lastly, there's a spoiler alert on the second chapter. So in the second chapter, the vending machine kind of realizes that he hasn't seen anyone for days. So he's kind of been working on figuring out his own body, what he can do, what he can't do. He's able to see, but he still doesn't understand how he sees if he doesn't have any eyes to see. Now, in the actual cover, you do see some eyes on the vending machine. So I don't know why specifically. I guess they say he can't see, so I guess he can't. But they'll eventually explain that asset. But basically, at one point, there's a lizard, frog, reptile creature on 2 feet that shows up, and he tries to communicate with it. And by doing so, the reptile person ends up attacking him, and he quickly has to figure out what to do because he finds out that his little background voice is saying that he's losing durability, and he figures out that he has 100 durability, and the guy's decreasing him by 2s and by 3 sometimes. So he doesn't know what to do. At one point, his friends even show up, and they start, beating him with axes and bats. So he's losing all these stats, and he really doesn't have any stats. I'm going to show you the stats right now, right here. There's not much stats. You can see everything is 0 for the exception of durability. So he figures out that there's I guess a setting for him to use called blessing, and he uses it, and in that blessing he's able to have a protection orb around him. Let me get this correct name. That is the bright blue, bright light. Essentially a force field. Thank you. That was what I was looking for. A force field centered around him that basically doesn't allow the creatures to get close to him. They're pushed back. But because of it, 1 point of durability is decreased second by second. So yes, he has a great power now, but at a pretty big cost if you really think about it. Per second, that gives him 100 seconds, which is not that much. That is just a little bit over than a minute and a half. So he does have other points that he has stored up, and he can add it to his durability. 1 point will give him 1 durability, but he also only has about 900 points. So if you really think about it, 1,000 points gives him about only 10 minutes to survive. So he is in this issue right now at the end of the second chapter, and he doesn't know what to do. So I'm going to guess he's going to overuse his points, and hopefully this character that we see in the front cover shows up and helps him out. So overall, the story is moving particularly a different direction than I thought. It does sound pretty stupid of a title. I will agree with that. But the story itself hasn't been too wacko as I expected it. And actually a pretty decent story. And I'm going to finish reviewing this first volume, hopefully the second volume as well for you guys. So if you haven't done so, check out the first chapter review in my channel. Also, if you want to buy this, again, you can check that out in the link below there on Right Stuff. You guys can buy cool light novels, manga, anime, and a bunch of other otaku related stuff there. So yeah, don't miss that opportunity. Thank you so much for all the love and support you guys give me. And with nothing else to say, don't be strangers.